Hi. One of the mottos of the Independent Lodge of Theosophists, ILT, is, if you wish to complain, say thanks. We often want to complain about things, but this is not quite intelligent. It is better to say thanks because everything, nice or not nice, everything brings us lessons. But how can I say thanks to life? How can I make an exercise of being grateful to life as a whole and not choosing this part of life I like, this part of life I reject? How can I say thanks to life as a whole? Well, let us see a little exercise we can do in order to develop gratitude to all beings and gratitude to life as a whole, and gratitude to our higher self too. Let us think of those who attended and assisted our birth. Let us say thanks to our father and our mother for having us as a child. Let us say thanks to all those involved in our childhood in supporting, protecting, taking care, in helping our early learning in the first years of our present incarnation. Let us say thanks in our hearts now to all those who supported us, gave us positive stimulus, protected us, and educated us from 5 years old to 20 years old in our lives. We often forget these persons. It was not only our parents. It includes our brothers, sisters, friends of the family, educators, teachers. A very large number of people directly and indirectly were involved in supporting our early lives. Then, from around 20 years of age on, let us say thanks to all those who gave us a word of stimulus, who helped us, who taught us important things, who gave us affection, love, friendship, who helped us when we most needed, and who helped us when it was not so vital to be helped, but also improved our self-confidence. Let us say thanks to all those who improved our self-confidence and our humility and our good sense, our common sense, our discernment in life. Different people from different ages, from different cities, from different cultural backgrounds, family members and non-family members. Let us say thanks to all those who helped us from the very moment of birth till now. And more, let us say thanks to those who will help us in the coming years, which we cannot foresee now, but which will happen. Let us say thanks also to all those who helped us without our knowing. The unknown, invisible helper. Persons who silently helped us in such and such situation and didn't say anything to us about that. Sometimes a very small help in a decisive moment, entirely anonymous, make the difference. Let us think let us think of those persons who helped us in unnoticed ways, in unknown opportunities. And let us promise to ourselves to do the same, to protect and help people anonymously, silently, and not for the glory of it. Let us make a promise to ourselves to protect people with our good thoughts from their birth and across their lives, which should be long as possible, and intelligent. Intelligent lives is very important. Another aspect of this exercising gratitude is to say thanks to those who attacked us, to those who unjustly criticized us, and to those who were disloyal to us, disloyal to truth, and insincere. These are our teachers. We may even suffer for the bad karma they created for themselves and for the pain they produced for their own futures by being disloyal. They certainly were not disloyal to us as an isolated fact. Nobody can be disloyal to another person without being before that disloyal to his or her own spiritual soul. So before being traitorous to another person, disloyal persons are traitors to themselves. So we should thank them for the lessons, the sore, the difficult, the painful lessons they taught us, and wish the better for them so that they can, let us say, better learn their lessons and evolve into decent persons who have respect for loyalty, who have respect for truth, and who have, therefore, respect for everyone. So we must say thanks to all those who took care of us in our childhood, all those who helped us in our spiritual development, to all the sources of spiritual enlightenment in the different phases of our life. We must say thanks in silence, and not once in the lifetime, but regularly. Revise all the sources of help, of spiritual help and outward help we had in our lives, and say thanks to these persons. Say thanks to these situations. Say thanks to this source of inspirations. But also say thanks to those who created problems for us, who provoked suffering to us and to those around us. Because before causing harm to anyone, a person needs to cause harm to himself or herself. So may all souls heal themselves from the disease, which is bad thinking, negative thinking, self-aggression and aggression to others, self-boycott and boycott to others. Let us say thanks then to all persons who struggle with their shortcomings, who in the middle of the fight for life did help us so that we learned what we know now. And let us confirm that what we know now includes our duty to think the best of the potentialities of all people for good. If we never forget that people have a potentiality for good, and that our duty is to stimulate such a potentiality, then we may be in peace. We may be at peace with us.